Hello, I'm Phyllis Gutierrez Kenney, and I'm a state representative from the 46th District. And welcome back to the John L. O'Brien building after doing some repairs after our earthquake. And I want to tell you that this is my office, 320 in the John L. O'Brien building on 3rd floor, and come and visit anytime you would like.
So session just started last week. It's a very short session. And what are you guys going to be doing?
Well, I think we're going to be focusing on the budget and looking at what we have to do. Hopefully it won't be as harmful as we think it is, but we know for sure we're going to have to be doing some cuts. And then looking also at some revenue, where are we going to be looking to get the best return for our dollar so that we can provide the services that are so badly needed here in the state of Washington.
For the past couple of sessions, the state has already cut a lot in services and programs. Right now, we're still $1.5 billion in the hole. How will you go about making these cuts to the least harm possible?
Well, I think there's two areas that we're going to have to look at. One is that we're going to have to look at where the need is and to make some really hard decisions on where we can put the money. Because if we don't, in the long run, it's going to cost us more if we let things fall through the cracks and say we're not going to help this person or that person or provide this program that's going to bring in some revenue for our state that will get us out of this recession and get us back on the road to recovery so that we can help and build our state back up. Mm-hmm. So I can't say, where it's going to be the biggest cuts or where the cuts are going to be, but I'm going to tell you that we're going to give it a lot of thought. We're going to have to be very, very careful in how we make our decisions, because it's not decisions that are going to affect us just now, but in the future.
You are a very strong supporter of housing, and last year you held a Homelessness Awareness Day. Will you be doing that this year too?
Yes, we're going to be doing it again this year. And one of the bills that I have is 2048 that really is the only revenue that we have right now to help the homeless. Washington State is one of the highest homeless rate state in the nation, and we have the highest homeless youth in the nation. Oh, wow. And it is increasing. We've had, as you know, foreclosures, we've had loss of jobs, and more people just aren't being able to provide their own housing. And so we have to look at it and deal with this. And in the long run, again, as I said before, if we don't deal with it now, it's going to get worse in the future. So I'm hoping that the bill will pass. It just provides some help on some real estate transactions that will help provide the funding that is so desperately needed to continue to provide housing for the homeless.
Jobs is an important priority. What's your outlook on that?
Well, I'm optimistic that our jobs bill will go forward. It's a very good bill by Representative Hans Stungy, and I think that that's going to go forward and be able not only to provide some much needed renovation for schools and other things, but it also will provide many jobs. Mm-hmm. And that's what we need right now in our economy, two things. And people have to get back to work in order to get their own economic stability built up.
So lastly, tell us a little bit about what your committee is doing.
Our committee is Community Economic Development and Housing. Okay. And all of those things go hand in hand. Economic development and housing and the community and the services that are provided in the community. And our goal is to be able to pass our jobs bills and to provide some bills dealing with economic development to help our small businesses, because small businesses are the backbone of this state and this country.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having us. We'll see you again soon, and good luck.
Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Good day.